guys, so today is the day we've been waiting for. We came out here to Shore Tune. Sam was nice enough to rent us out the dyno for a few hours today. So we got the car up on the dyno. Gave us a little bit of trouble starting today. I think it's going to be time for a new battery. I've been fighting issues with that battery, and it's not that old, but it might just be bad. We've got it up on the dyno here now. We're just getting it strapped in, just going over stuff. Sam's showing me, how to work the dyno and whatnot. We're gonna do nice and easy. Probably do just a couple pulls on motor. First time, first one or two might just be half throttle or halfway, whatever, just to kind of get a feel for it. I've never been on a dyno before, so it's also going to be a learning experience for me. Luckily, we got Sam here with us. He's not going to let me fail, but there's going to be a little bit of learning curve to it too. I've got all the plugs. I've got nitrous. I've got extra fuel. I've got everything we should need, and I got the timing light, which I don't know if we're going to mess with it. We could put more timing in it on motor, but I don't know that I'm going to mess with that too much. I think right now we're just going to worry on getting it tuned in and start putting some nitrous through it and seeing what we can make happen. So if you guys are going to make your guesses, I guess now's the time to start guessing. I don't know. What kind of dyno is this?
248. Dyno Jet 248.
Dyno Jet, okay. Yeah, because everybody's like, well, what brand is it and everything else?
It's a no load, 5,000 pound roller, so.
Gotcha.
It's inertia based only.
So it should work pretty well. The big thing here is I'm not trying to set the world on fire. Like, I honestly, if we make 500, we make 500. If we make 600, we make 600. What I care about is that we get the tune up better and we end higher than what we started. That's what I'm trying to do. So, granted, we should make more than 500 or 600, I would think, but we'll try. So let's get to it. Let's get this thing fired up and start getting some juice in the rollers.
Some people, they'll double tap it when it's off and they'll forget. And they'll be like, why is the car not slowing down? Whatever you do, don't hit the brake in the car.
Don't hit the brake. So no matter what,
don't hit the brake in the car.
Don't ever, even when I'm putting it in gear, just fucking.
Well, you can do that and put it in gear,
right,
but never hit the brake if this brake is off.
Okay.
So, good rule of thumb is, I don't do any glide stuff, like 4L, 6L, no matter what it is, I'll put it in gear,
right,
take my foot off the brake, it'll load up a little, and then I turn the brake off.
Okay. So that was going to be my other question. Like, when we started getting into the real pulls, like, should I be trying to load it up?
Well, there's not really a load on this, so it'll keep accelerating until you floor it.
Okay.
Because the roller has X amount of weight, and you have to accelerate that.
Okay.
So it'll wick, like on the converter, and then it'll hold it, and then let it drag out.
Okay.
So, I prefer this style better. It takes less power, less shit to brake.
Yeah.
But we'll do a little one first and let you get used to it.
Yeah, well, first we got to center it up first.
Yeah,
and
yep.
Then,
so you can fire it up. You can get the jump pack. Yeah, let's see.
but still I'm learning the dyno, you know, obviously the wheel speed and all that. So I think what we're gonna do next time is I'll actually start first, try to get the wheel speed up, shift, keep it moving and keep that wheel speed higher, because what it made 568 with what, yeah, 568, so not bad. I was thinking about 700 based on what it was running and its weight and that kind of stuff. So we're still a little ways off, but we probably still have more on the dyno to figure out too. Alright, so now we've made a couple passes on motor. 573 seems to be, you know, the best we did on motor. And I'm alright with that. That's, you know, I don't plan on running this thing on motor. But what I do plan on doing is, I do plan on spraying it. What the hell is going on here?
What?
I pulled my nitrous jet out. It's soaking fuel. Or my fuel jet. But I ain't turned the nitrous on yet.
Sticky solenoid?
Maybe. So anyway, we're gonna figure that out too. But what I want to do now is go ahead and start testing my theory about how much power it'll make on how much nitrous and all that. So the very first thing I'm gonna do is take the 300 jets out. We're going back down to 150, and then I'm gonna put some fresh plugs in it. So that way I can go ahead and take a look. You know, we'll make one pull with the 150 and then we'll pull the plug out and we'll start tuning off of the plug. We'll be able to see ground strap position, you know, as far as the timing is concerned. We'll be able to see fueling, you know, rich or not. I honestly think this whole thing's a little bit over fueled anyway. We had some problem with the wideband. We can't get the wideband worked out, hooked up, so we're gonna have to do it with the, you know, tuned by the plugs. So what I will probably do to start is take a jet size or two down on the fuel side, since I think the carb is over fueled, and we'll start there, do these plugs, all that, everything, make a pass, pull the plug, look at what's going on, go from there. I think is the game plan. Let's do this. wow. So I think we were talking about putting a 150 shot in it. I ended up doing a 100 just because the jetting I had, I wanted to lean it out just a slight bit. But 739 on a 100 shot is, that's, we doing something there. Either I put the wrong jet in.
I mean, I'd look at the plug. It was a little poppy up top.
It was a little
black,
bit.
so.
Yeah. So I want to pull the plug. It did sound like it broke up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a little lean.
Yeah. So we'll look at it. We might have to richen up a little bit. And yeah. Fucking hey. Okay. Now we're doing something.
Yeah.
Now we're doing something with the big clock.
Did it get
100 shot somehow made over 150 more horsepower on a 100 shot, which is funny because I've heard of that on the dyno before, like, so which tells me it's working pretty well. We pulled one of the plugs out that we had just put in. It looks like it could take some more timing. I don't know, it's going to be kind of hard to see. The plug is a little cold. These are 10s, and we only sprayed 100, but we've got 10s because when we spray the 250, you know what I mean, that's going to be a whole world of difference there. So plug looks good, maybe a little lean, but I did lean it out a little bit with the jet, so we could probably add a little more fuel. But I think at this point, we should probably go up in the nitrous. Maybe we'll take it to the 200, do the recommended jetting of what they say, not lean it out at all. We'll see what that looks like. We'll put some new plugs in it. We'll see what that looks like, and go from there. Super happy with that. That's a good result. I can live with that. And but now we'll know, like, it makes 739, 740 on a 100 shot. So if we put a 200 and it only makes 760, like, we're going backwards. Something's wrong here. But the 100 shot really woke it up. You could hear it, you could see it, everything. A little bit of breaking up in there, but I think I need to pull all the plugs out, make sure they're all good, and kind of go from there. So. All the way through the pull. Sounded cleaner, 823 on a 200 shot. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, so I thought we were looking at it where it needed less timing, but I pulled the timing out and it made significantly more power on the same amount of nitrous. Now, probably because I forgot to turn the nitrous switch on, so I ran it back to back so it was a little hotter and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I think we're going to go the other way. I think we're going to add a degree from where it was and see, because I had forgot that there was already an extra degree in it from New Orleans that I forgot about. So I'll add another degree. Either that or we take it back to where it was and put more nitrous to it. Yeah, it just was not, it wasn't happy there at all. That timing out, like, it didn't even make enough, you know, the same off the initial hit. think we should put it back where it was, and then add more nitrous. I think that'll be the ticket. So you want to put a 400 jet in it, or
What was that?
300? So went from 200 at 823 to 300 at 900. So it's starting to become slightly less efficient every time we add nitrous. We could probably take another 150 to 200 to make it out. At the rate that it's declining.
That's pretty consistent though. Graph wise.
Yes. I mean, that's good and bad. Come on this way, see here. That's good and bad because what I was thinking is that the 300 was less efficient than the 200, which it's not the case. So I really think what we're fighting here, as far as why I feel like it's not going faster on the street, is it's gotta be either converter or rear gear. I mean, he's making 900. Like 900 is not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
And didn't break up or anything. It's weird when I was trying to pay attention. I know we said we were going to do 250 or something, but we didn't have the jets, so we ended up going to 3. It does, when it gets up into the high RPM, like when it starts getting above 7,000, I feel like it's when it likes to maybe start to break up a little bit, or it just doesn't sound as happy. But yeah, I mean, we made 900 today. Like,
Pretty good.
it's not 1,000, but we only made, what was the highest? 573 on motor, and we sprayed 300 and made 900.
Pretty accurate.
Like, that's pretty fucking good. That's
You might be fighting rear gear now.
yeah. Well, I think I'm fighting rear gear on the street. So
That's what I mean.
yeah, like I think that's part of my issue. But we can see that the power does fall off. So power is falling off. So unfortunately, because of everything that's happened today, just, hits and misses and everything else, like we haven't gotten to do as much as I wanted to do. We really need like a whole day or a whole 2 days, and unfortunately, one of my other buddies was supposed to come. He couldn't make it, so it left the two of us trying to maintenance the car and film and do everything. It gets a little hectic. We started to get into a groove there a little bit. We figured it out, but another set of hands would definitely, somebody that's familiar with this vehicle. I don't know. I mean, fucking thing makes 900. Like, it's not bad. You know, the question, I think what's gonna keep me from doing anything more is like, you know, if I had somebody here with more big block experience, like specifically this shit, to be like, yeah, you're probably not gonna blow it up. Like, we could probably add more nitrous. It doesn't sound unhealthy. It's not going wild. How did the exhaust look? It looked like pretty smoky, like it's a little rich.
Yeah.
So we could probably, you know, cut back on the fuel a little bit. We hit my goal. We ended with more than we started with.
Yeah.
And it's safe and happy. You know, it's may not be the happiest it's ever been, but I think we'll definitely do more, you know, stuff on the dyno.
Heading in the right direction. That's for cool.
Yeah, definitely. So, I don't know. We might do one more, just another, you know, to back up the 300. But I think that's going to be about it for today. You know, there's definitely. That was definitely somebody hitting their head on the door. I don't know if you heard that or not. That was definitely somebody hitting their head on the door. But yeah, I'm not mad at it. I mean, the only other thing, you know, it works. And what I was looking for, this 300 make less power than, you know, 200. I thought the way that it was acting, that it would just be less power. Like, nope. Like, now we have nailed down, it's making more power. So we either need to change the rear gear, change the converter, something's going to happen here because some other part of this equation is not as happy as it should be. We got a couple ones lost to the cause, a little bit of trans fluid. Honestly, I may have just gotten that thing hot or something, I don't know. But 900, not bad. I saw a lot of guesses online. I tried to stay off the phone while I was here because here is important, not what's going on the internet. Saw a few guesses. A lot of people were wrong. A lot of people just underpowered. A couple people overpowered. But 900 sounds about right. You know, I was thinking it probably made about 1,000 on a 300. This thing says 900. So sounds about right for the weight and how fast it's going and everything else. But we definitely got some other stuff to get figured out because it just doesn't work on the street the way that it should for as much power as it makes. So I think it's maybe time to reevaluate that rear gear, possibly converter. You know, I got to do some research and I got to figure out why it's you know, falling over and losing power. It's really happy when you first hit the nitrous, and then after that it's just like meh. So this is what it is. Good day. Can't be mad at it. Shout out to Sam, short tune. You know what I mean? Got us on the dyno today. I'm sure we'll probably be back after some more research, some more ideas, some more understanding, and maybe next time we'll make 1,000. We're not that far off. We probably could have, if we really wanted to, just kept giving it nitrous till it made 1,000, but I've already proved my point. What I wanted to see was, is the 300, are we overspraying the cam? Is it making, you know, not efficient? No, we're spraying 300 and we're making more than 300 than it made on motor. So obviously the 300 is working. 400 will work, 500 will work too, you know, but biggest jump was the 100 shot. The 100 shot woke that thing up like crazy. So it's making the power. Now I just got to figure out why we're not going as fast as I want to go. Not that it's not going fast, just not as fast as I want to. So until next time, don't be like me. Don't do dumb shit. Definitely get on a dyno. This is probably one of the most fun things I've ever done. It's cool to just be on the dyno. You feel it, that, you know, the car moves, everything moves, it lifts, does all that stuff. And very good time. But good tool. We got to check plugs. You know, the tune-up is safe. Could it be better? Absolutely. But you know, we're also limited by time. Time is always a factor. So maybe one day I'll get like 600 million subscribers and I'll put my own dyno in and we'll just screw off on that thing like all day, every day, and really get it dialed in. But for now, 900 is going to have to do it. And yeah, that's going to be it.